Welcome to the weekly World Climate Change News. I'm Alexandra, and today we will speak about the following. The future of water is uncertain in the United States. Drought in California. NASA is tackling climate change. Clean vehicles and the road to reduce climate change. Africa, the most impacted continent by climate change. Are climate targets realistic? Summer 2021, the warmest in years. So let's begin. The future of water is uncertain in the United States. Climate change affects different countries and regions differently. Hence, the future of water in the United States West is uncertain, particularly to the 40 million people who use the Colorado River, says a water resource management expert Cynthia Campbell. Therefore, planning agencies react to the water uncertainty by diversifying their technology and integrating scientific research into local and regional adaptation strategies to be more rigorous in the analysis. Colorado needs to be paid for using less water in order to adapt to these new changes. Drought in California. 2021 was the driest year ever for California, breaking the previous record of 1924. With climate change, extreme weather conditions such as droughts happen quite frequently. Even if recently a storm halted this drought, amounts of water are insufficient for restoration to a safe level. Eric Egdahl, the Deputy Director of the State Water Resources Control Board, is now working on an action plan to mitigate the effects of this drought. NASA is tackling climate change. On October 14th, NASA's officials attended a meeting held at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and talked about NASA's commitment to addressing the challenges of climate change, including JPL's contributions involving measuring GHG indicators and tracking freshwater across the globe. They visited the gallery to watch engineers assembling the NISAR spacecraft, a partnership with the Indian Space Research Organization that will monitor changes to the Earth's surface in order to further our understanding of climate change and mitigate threats. Clean vehicles and road to reduce climate change. The UK is spending large sums of money to cut down GHG emissions and invest in clean vehicles. Electric vehicles are considered to be key factors to fight against climate change and essential to reach the highly acclaimed net zero targets by 2050. The deployment of electric vehicles will also have long-term positive impacts like creating job opportunities and attract new investments that could be reused in implementing carbon capture technologies. Africa, the most impacted continent by climate change. Climate indicators reveal that the negative impacts of climate change, including increasing sea levels and harsher natural events, seem to be the worst in Africa. The continuous rise in temperature is expected to cause total deglaciation by 2040. Mount Kenya is expected to be among the first mountains to lose its glaciers as a result of human-induced climate change. These consequences will leave around 118 million people living in extreme poverty, impacted by future droughts or floods. Are climate change targets realistic? The 2021 Production Gap Report depicted that there is a significant gap between countries' plans and the actual target to keep temperature rise below 1.5 degrees Celsius. The actual climate pledges are not doing enough to reduce the negative impact of climate change. Governments continue to invest in oil and gas production. Coal financing is the preferred source of investment by both public and private financial institutions. And all this will not limit GHG's emissions. Summer 2021, the warmest in years. This summer has been the warmest ever recorded. Several wildfires triggered by climate change have contributed to reaching this record. This is a direct cause of human activities, which rely on more and more GHG emissions, mainly composed of carbon dioxide, which trap more heat in the atmosphere. Additionally, ice in the Arctic is melting at fast rates since this year, leaving behind a new generation of ice that is thinner and more prone to melting. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. This was Alexandra for the Weekly World Climate Change News. I hope you find this interesting, and if you do, give a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and see you here next week.